Catching up on chat here, so bear with me. Problem is we blow shit up, then 5 years later build it back up for them. Yeah, that's our history. Yeah. Yeah, special operations team would have been the place to start, Apocalypse. Get our special ops guys down there, have them assess and ensure that these were more than just rumors, this Assad regime and what it was doing to innocent people. They're going into prisons, taking people out that were related to, quote, the enemy, unquote, and beheading them right in front of their family. That's what you get if you disagree with us. Fuck that, man. Assad, ironically, has been protecting Christian villages. Well, Paul, I think airstrikes can be very effective, but you've got to know so much. And to get that intelligence, that's hard to do off of a few phone calls and a satellite image. You do need some people on the ground. But once you know where they are, especially if you can catch them in large groups, which is typically difficult with any terrorist organization, they like to split up and operate in cells. A couple of hellfires can fuck their day up. That is true. Yeah, AC-130 in there and make them look like Swiss cheese while they're camping out around the fire at night. You can make some difference there. Plus the fear factor, the psychological warfare begins when they see their friends laying in pieces. They start wondering if maybe they've made the wrong choice in this terrorist activity. But most of these dudes believe they're getting their 72 virgins. And who's having a show on Sunday? I don't know who's having a show on Sunday. But if you guys want to go to another show, find us one real quick. Because my voice is about to go. I can feel it. I'll have to spend some time investigating Unseen. I've tried Unseen, Paul, but I never did connect with RD. It's very simple and what would you call it, low profile. But I couldn't connect because I couldn't choose my microphone from the options there. More war, Islam will grow. Well, Islam used to be even bigger than Christianity. I believe they had about 2 billion to Christianity's 1.8 billion, but Christianity has passed it. I think Christianity's up around 2.1 billion, and Islam is still hanging around 2 billion. But, you know, this fucking fighting over invisible dudes and what the invisible dudes think pisses me off. There is no excuse to kill another human being over what your invisible dude said. Yeah, Paul, I think this Unseen stuff is very low-key, very low-key. Does it even do video? I'm not sure if it does video. Why do you prefer that over Skype? I know you can't use Skype over there in the Netherlands, RD, but it seems like you are kind of opposed to Skype. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of any of these. I just don't know a whole lot about them. I used to use Yahoo Messenger for everything. And then I stopped using any messaging clients, and that was that. Well, the numbers change. For how many versions you get, it ranges from 15 to 75. And yeah, it depends on which branch of Islam you're studying, which imam you're studying under. But frankly, give me 3 hookers and a bottle of liquor when I go to heaven, because they know what they're doing already. You know, you want 72 virgins? What do we do? Can you buy me a flower? Get that shit out of here. Come on, get nasty. Let's get with it. Your new system that blocks Skype calls. Well, I could probably help you fix that, RD, if you are having a computer issue that is, you may have a firewall up that's just not letting it get out. You have to put a rule in there. But if you're cool with Unseen and that's what you want to use, that's, you know, not trying to talk you out of it. Yeah, the number of virgins you get ranges from something like 15 to 80. So, okay. Okay, Paul's doing a show on Sunday. What time Sunday, Paul? I'll make sure to, if I'm awake, I'll make sure to go to that show. And if anybody knows any shows that are up right now, we can go continue our chat in there if you've got time. Because I can still type after my voice is gone and stuff. Now I'm talking, Kevin, could I yeah, you could interview me, absolutely. Well, I think Avast, I didn't know Avast had a firewall. I know they have an antivirus. But there are some firewall, you know, Windows firewall. You can get There used to be something called Tiny Personal Firewall. It was pretty good. I sent you some messages on Zkev to get the convo started. Okay, yeah, I saw some of those, RD. But remember, I'm on a loaner computer now, so I've been setting everything up again. Apocalypse says the Christian heaven still sounds better. I don't know about that, Apocalypse. In my view, it sounds very gay. And I mean that in the least offensive way possible, but you got these wings, you're running around on clouds, you got the little halo, violins and harps are playing. I don't want that. If I want my heaven to be like maybe a desert isle with good fishing and campfires and hammocks and a nice bamboo hut, if that's possible. Maybe we get to pick our heaven if an afterlife exists. And speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm just going to talk for a minute about these two. I got two books here from Roberta Grimes, who is an author and an attorney. She's got a forward in this one by Gary Schwartz, PhD. It's The Fun of Dying is one of her books, and she's got several, but the ones she sent me are The Fun of Dying and then The Fun of Staying in Touch, talking about speaking with your family and the afterlife and stuff. So we're going to have her on the show. And I got to read her books first. So it's going to be a really interesting show because I'm going to hit her with some hard questions. And just because there's so many non-believers out there, I'm going to try to get her to convince you that there is life after death. And try to get her to convince me of the same. Anyway, the books look very interesting. Roberta Grimes is her name. If you want to check out her books and be read up on it ahead of time, I'll probably have her on in maybe a month or so when I get done with these books. Called The Fun of Dying and The Fun of Staying in Touch. Those are the two books she sent me so far by Greater Reality Publications. You can find her stuff at robertagrimes.com, just like it sounds. All right, we'll see you later, Matt. Yeah, I'll come on your show, man, or you can come on mine, whatever you want to do. I can't plan anything because I never know when I'll sleep. My whole life revolves around sleep, and the sleep revolves around the pain schedule. So I can't plan anything. Does Christian heaven have that whole purgatory thing? Purgatory might be pretty cool. If it's just like sitting in a hammock in the middle of the woods, I'm down with that. Leave me in Perky, man. Yeah. Crickets and stuff, yeah, fuck yeah. For those not obsessed with NFL football. Maybe we do have to create our own heaven on earth. 4 p.m. Okay, I should be up by then. Does anybody have any ideas on a show to go to? I'll pull some up real quick and see what's on. As far as live shows right now, I don't have all my sound effects and stuff loaded to do a legitimate commercial break and all that bullshit. So let's see who's live right now on Spreaker. Some of these are 24/7 disc spinners, so you have to watch out for those if you're looking for a talk show to get in on the chat and stuff. I'm looking right now for people I recognize. Walrus Radio Network. I'm wondering what that's. Well, that's music though. That's not talk. I'm not recognizing any of these. Maybe you guys know some. TMZ Radio 24/7. That's music though. I don't recognize any of these. High Five Radio has been advertising in the some of the Facebook pages we'd like to go to. Let's see, maybe we got Storm FM has also been advertising there, so I know they're active. Maybe Apocalypse found something by now. What happened to the crazy old man? I have no idea. Do you think he's still alive? Remember Crazy Old Man Network? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could just take... If you guys are still feeling like you want to go to a show and chat, I'll find something. I'm not guaranteeing there's going to be any quality production here. Let's find something that's relatively recently started and is in the talk category and doesn't sound too cult-like. 24/7 Radio Gizmo. High Five Radio. Wonder what that's about. Anybody heard of High Five Radio? Jesus Christ. Sorry, just blew my eardrums out. I don't see anything on, guys. Maybe you guys can find something. Yeah, I won't make you hang around while I browse through these. 3WBC. I don't know what that is. JJ McCartney 24/7 Cure for the Common Show is on right now. That's talk. But I have to get going. Wake up at 4 a.m. later, folks. Okay, sorry, Apocalypse. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything, man. So if you guys find something, let me know. Most of you guys know how to get in touch with me. You can always do it on the Facebook page. We can go chat in there. Otherwise, I'm just going to go handle some personal shiznat. Thank you for joining in on the show, RD. Paul Dembski was in here. Apocalypse, Valerie, Matt was in here. And I'm almost positive that I'm missing somebody. Which is something I like to do, because then the person wonders. You plant a seed of doubt there. Well, why didn't you remember me? Then they got to talk to you. Then the next thing you know, you're finding out all about their life, and then you find out that they happen to be a fortune teller and they can tell your future, and you got all that for free. So that's how it works for me. We can hang out in GMN chat. What's GMN chat? RD, were you serious? GMN. Oh, that must be Guerrilla Media Network. Okay, we'll go there. Fuck it. Let me pull the show up and share the link in case anybody wants to join. All right, here you go. Andrew, my man from Australia, was in the chat. And no, not serious. Okay, so do they? Well, I don't know anything about them, but I'll go over there because we can chat more over there anyway, and then I can always play a different show if I don't like the way that one sounds. All right, yes, thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate you joining in on the chat. Andrew, you're banned there? Why would you be banned? You crazy Australians, man. Your knife is always bigger. That's why. People get intimidated by that shit. They're scared of you. All right, folks. Well, this is all I've got, man. So on the outro, I'm going to play you the DJ Bad Guy, a.k.a. Guy Shay, promo that he made for me, which talks about the show a little bit. And since that is that, then here goes this.
Don't just tap out. Listen to Truth on Tap. DJ Bad Guy says so.
To Truth on Tap with hosts Kevin.
How can I say that my show is Truth on Tap if I don't come in here and set you free? Ooh, are we going to talk about some shit tonight? Get your friends in here. Get them in.
Opening up the Truth pipeline.
So what's this show going to be? Well, I'm going to set you free. That's what the truth does.
For these bitches.
Truth on Tap.
WesJohnson.com. Check them out.
This is crazy. Do you know I love pickles and peanut butter? I cannot get enough of that. Pickles and peanut butter is like an orgasm during an orgasm, if that's even possible. I couldn't imagine the biological possibility of it, yet the fantastical fantasy possibility is quite real.
My right to say how I say it's mine to give. My heart is mine to share. My soul's
Truth on Tap.
I am going to uncover the deepest, darkest parts of the human psyche right in front of you.
Truth on Tap is now flowing from iHeartRadio. Get your Kierstead fix by Googling Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead.
I mean, I could have fun with this guy, though. He's got a picture of his penis up there, and he guesses he's a black dude looking for a twink.
All the truth you can handle running hot on iHeart, Facebook, Spreaker, and more. You want the truth?
Feel the blunt force trauma of that during the show.
yeah.
Don't tap out. Get the truth. Truth on tap. Tap.